What's up, Viking fans? I want you to go ahead and predict the Vikings record in 2022 because coming up here on today's show, I'm going to be going through the entire schedule. So if you're excited and if you think that this team is going to improve after an 8-9 year, I want you to go down in the comments section right now and predict the Vikings record this season. The Minnesota Vikings have released their schedule for the 2022 season. Mitchell Renz from Chat Sports going to walk you through all 17 games, all 18 weeks of the entire schedule. You got a big game against a division rival in Week 1 versus the Green Bay Packers. And personally, I think this is your biggest opponent trying to win that division title. Monday Night Football, Week 2 up against the Eagles. You get the Lions in Week 3 on the road in London. I'm going to have my Earl Grey tea there for the Saints game. Week 5 versus the Chicago Bears. At the Miami Dolphins in Week 6. You get to see Tua, get to see Tyreek Hill. Then you get a little bit of a bye week, which personally I think a Week 7 bye is nice. Break up the season a little bit. Week 8 versus the Arizona Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins will be back by this time. Then in Week 9, you got the Washington Commanders. Week 10 against Buffalo. In Buffalo, that's going to be a very difficult game. Week 11 versus the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of eyes will be on you in this one. And then Thanksgiving, man, that's pretty cool to me. Week 12 versus the New England Patriots. I'm going to get my turkey legs ready for this one. Week 13, at home up against the New York Jets. Then you got to go on the road to the Detroit Lions. At home versus the Indianapolis Colts and Matt Ryan. Week 16 versus the New York Giants. Brand new head coach there, Brian Daboll, on the road. Wrapping it up with Green Bay and wrapping it up again with another division rival at the Chicago Bears. If you love this team and if you appreciate the videos that we provide here, I ask you to just take a simple 5 seconds out of your day, click that subscribe button, turn on those notifications because we are a free channel and we appreciate it. And, we're getting close to 4,000 subs. We only need 30 more to go. Not only do we keep you guys up to date, we get you weekly Vikings videos. The more subs you get, I'd like to be able to turn this to weekly to daily. We got a lot of channels here at Chat Sports. Daily videos. Breaking news coverage. If something goes down, we got you. It's not just down in the DMs. It's down here on YouTube. Interactive YouTube channel. More subs, more videos, and it's 100% free. You got nothing to lose, so hit that subscribe button. All right, y'all. So now what we're going to do is we're going to roll through the games a little bit slower. I'll go in more depth here on certain games that I really going to have my eyes on. And you obviously got to start Week 1 versus the Packers. It's a big-time game. You got to get off on the right foot. And the Vikings have given Green Bay some trouble in the past, and there's no more Davante Adams. The Rodgers has lost a lot of key weapons, but the game that I'm really going to focus on here is Week 2 at the Eagles because it's Monday Night Football, and the entire world's going to be watching. You're at home in your stadium going up against a team that I think has actually gotten better this offseason. Jalen Hurts has gotten a little bit better. They made a trade for A.J. Brown. So you're going to see two very talented receivers between Justin Jefferson, between A.J. Brown. I'm going to put my money, though, on Justin Jefferson. Week 3 versus the Lions. It's an easy game. They are Detroit. I was impressed by what they were able to do in the draft. And the NFL has proven me this, though, man. You just can't take any games off, no doubt about it. Week 4 in London, hopefully the Vikings can go ahead and they can teabag the Saints. But so we were talking about that Week 2 Monday Night Football game, and go down in the comments section right now and let me know who you got. Do you think the Vikings are going to win this game? We don't have the odds. We don't have any of that stuff out yet. They are home, but I know there's going to be a lot of concentration around Philly. So let me know who you got, MIN for the Vikings or PHI for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's look now at games weeks 5 through 8. Yes, you got the Week 7 bye. You got Chicago going up against Justin Fields. That's obviously an important game. Arizona, they do get back DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray. There's a lot of firepower there. The game that I'm going to be watching very closely, though, and I think a lot of people will, is because the Miami Dolphins look a lot different. You brought in a new head coach in Mike McDaniel. They've added some pretty talented running backs there. Tua's getting ready to try to take that next step. but you added the Cheetah. You added one of the most versatile players that I have literally ever seen. And how is this Vikings defense, which has had its struggles in the secondary, going to be able to hang with Tyreek? Now, remember, y'all, if you want to go ahead and put your money where your mouth is, if you want to bet on every single Vikings game, if you want to bet on some early MVP odds, if you want to go ahead and bet on Super Bowl odds, if you want to go ahead and bet on the NFC North odds, you can go ahead and do it, but you got to go to the link below, chatsports.com/bet. Promo code chat125. Our sportsbook partner, BetUS, is the top place, the number one spot to put your money, to put your bets down before the season starts and during the season. Why? It's that 125% deposit bonus. What does that mean? It means if you put down $100, you get $125 for free to bet with. I promise you, it is the best deal on the internet. And you want to be a big baller? You're going to actually put down up to $500, get $625 for free. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code chat125. Vikings at plus 275. All I'm saying is it should interest you just a little bit. Let's now go from weeks 9 to week 12. You got the Commanders, brand new quarterback there in Carson Wentz. At the Bills with Josh Allen, a lot of firepower there. The Cowboys, Dak Prescott. But week 12 against the Patriots on Thanksgiving. I'm curious to know what time of the day this Thanksgiving Day game is on. Kirk has struggled in the past in some of these limelight games, but as far as I'm concerned, the Vikings have a solid run game with Dalvin Cook. You got a good quarterback. You got a good offense. The defense needs to be able to step up, and this slate of games right here, I think is going to tell you a lot about how legit this Vikings team actually is. After a tough gauntlet, you do get back-to-back easier games. Zach Wilson, whoever the hell is going to be the quarterback for the Detroit Lions. Yes, they went out and they drafted Aiden Hutchinson. They went out and got Jamison Williams. But if you show up, and you have to show up on football because I've learned that you can lose literally any week. You can lose. It's just the way it is. You got to show up and you can get it done. But seeing the Colts with Matt Ryan and that running game, it's going to be a tough ballot there for Minnesota. So how about this? We just talked about the odds. We go through the division every year. Who do you think's the biggest threat? And, I'm obviously going to sit here and say it's the Green Bay Packers. Chicago's done some good things. The Lions have done some good things. But does anybody actually think that the Bears are going to win this division? Does anybody actually think that the Lions are going to win this division? I know I personally don't. I see it being a two-team race between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. But if you disagree, you can go ahead and let me know. The biggest threat in the division to Minnesota. Let's go now to wrap this thing up. Let's put a bow on it. Week 16 versus the Giants. Daniel Jones, will he still be the quarterback? Saquon Barkley, obviously a very talented running back, and I like watching good running backs play. Going to be a good battle there between him and Dalvin Cook. But also, first-year head coach Brian Daboll, how does he look? And then you could really see if it's really between the Packers and the Vikings, these final two games are going to be very, very critical, which I think deciding the NFC North. So I know I asked you at the start of the video. Well, guess what? I'm going to ask you again, and it's actually going to be the pinned comment on today's show. So I want you to go down to the comments right now. Predict the Vikings record for this upcoming season.